Hi guys! Today we're going to do What If Female Deku Was President Mike's Daughter, Part 1. So, I don't really know what's for the ship, so yeah. You guys decide again. No, and please don't spam. Please don't spam because it's kind of bad. Most people keep on spamming goal, which I know that you mean What the Female Deku Was a Ghoul in the anime Tokyo Ghoul, but I never really watched it before. And second of all, I'm kind of too young to watch that, and some friends don't. And yeah, I'm too young to watch that because. But from what I heard, it was scary. It had too much blood or something. But yeah. So you guys comment down the ship. I'll let you guys decide the ship though. One more thing, no Bakudeku because Bakugo hates her as usual. We can do gender bend characters like Ochako or Raka or whatever. We can do gender bend characters or some other people. Oh yeah, by the way, Aizawa adopted Shinso because why not? Aizawa adopted Shinso and Shinso is now in Class 1A, replacing Mineta. If I didn't say Mineta was expelled, he's expelled now. And if I say another student was replacing him, that other student is Shinso. Okay. Okay. Shinso and Hinata are brother sister because Shinso's adopted by Aizawa because why not? They both have the sleepy feeling. So yeah. Shinso's kinda doesn't have that much of the overprotective personality, but Aizawa does. Aizawa ay now Dadzawa. So yeah. So now let's go after the Stain arc. It was the next day of class. Shoto and Hinata got the they both got the highest score. I mean, both got the credit for catching Hero Killer Stain. And over some time, after the sports festival, Shotokai got a crush on Hinata. Okay? Okay? I mean, who wouldn't? Shoto got a crush on Hinata. Okay? Shoto Todoroki got a crush on Hinata Aizawa. Because the last one that people wanted Shoto Todoroki for the ship in What If Female Deku had an artwork, but I chose Shinso because I think Shinso is more of the type to help her and yeah, and also I wanted a different ship besides Tododeku and Bakudeku. So for today, the ship is going to be Todohina, which was Hinata x Shoto Todoroki. Okay? So, when they got back, everyone congratulated them. Okay? Okay? So, they did their classes and then after a few, and then they said Aizawa said there's going to be an exam soon in UA. Oh yeah. By the way, Hinata can control 25% now. I know it's a bit too much, but hey, what do you expect from the daughter of Aizawa and Mike? and has a really strong air quirk. So yeah, Hinata Hinata knows about this exam because obviously because she overheard Mike and Aizawa talking about, which is the students versus teachers, and yeah, she was going against she was gonna go against she was going against All Might with Bakugo. So yeah. So when when it was the students versus teachers, before that they had to train for 2 weeks. Shoto and I mean Shoto went to Inada's house because they wanted to train together with Aizawa, and yeah. Because Aizawa's really good at fighting, not gonna lie. So yeah. So they trained for 2 weeks, and yeah. Shoto realized something, okay? Aizawa has the drawback of his quirk. If he uses too much, he has dry eye. So yeah. And he realized Shinso was there, and Shinso was kind of glaring at him, and yeah. He was asking who's he, and she says, "Oh, this is Shoto. Remember? From our classmate. He wanted to ask to train here." She was like, "Oh, okay. I'm training here too for the students versus teachers exam." And then they went and then trained with Shinso, so yeah. She's actually got good with Aizawa's scarf thing. And he also had a new fighting style, which was again attacking while asking questions, so that if someone gives a grunt or answers them or talks or makes a sound from their mouth, yep, they basically mind control. So yeah, he basically trained, and then the last few days, Shoto asked Hinata to go to the no. So yeah, the students versus teachers. It was Bakugo and Hinata versus All Might. So it was pretty, and she realized something about All Might's weakness. His weakness is air pressure. He always uses air pressurized waves. What if she could use those waves against him? That is what she was thinking. So when she tried to make a plan with Bakugo still the same old stubborn Bakugo and says, "I don't need your extra's help. I can do this by my own and prove that I'm better than All Might without your 2 quirks." And yes, Hinata was pretty mad at this at first. And she's like, "Oh wait, this is Bakugo. He ain't gonna do any plans with me. So and plus, I hate him too. He hates me, I hate him. So, peace." While Bakugo was attacking All Might, yeah, Hinata just came in and then tried to help Bakugo, and Bakugo still the same old stubborn Bakugo. So he said, "I don't need your help." And she's like, "It looks like you do." So when Bakugo tried to do an extra impact, All Might took it. All Might was off guard, and yeah, he took the extra impact, which was pretty hard. And then with Hinata, Hinata used some air pressurized waves to also corner All Might. And she also used a mini tornado to fly, also fling All Might against the wall. And All Might was kind of still standing, okay? He was pretty hurt. And yeah. Bakugo and Hinata, well, you know. Hinata asked Bakugo if he wanted to do the finishing blow or wanted to make more powerful with her. Bakugo said, I wanted to be All Might so bad, but I had to. But without your wind, I can't do a more powerful high oxygen impact, so fine. They did the finishing blow on All Might passed out, they put the cuffs on, and then when the teachers saw All Might, they realized that he wasn't even wearing the weighted clothes, which actually shocked them. So, yeah, that's basically it. The same people who passed, the same people who failed. Cyril, Kaminari, and Mina were like, we failed. And they're like, fine, okay. So since we have to go to the forest training camp, so go to the mall and grab your things. So in the mall, they took their things, and Shigaraki tried to hold on to Hinata, but it doesn't do anything because Hinata, with her reflexes, she dodged. Okay? She dodged. Hinata dodged, which was because of her sort of reflexes, and she's like, I know it's you, Shigaraki. Because she can feel the bloodlust that Shigaraki was about to release. And she can feel his bad aura. So yeah, Shigaraki walked away and said, damn it. So yeah. At the training camp arc, they still met the Wild Wild Pussycats. And they fell. Hinata flew. And she came to Aizawa, and Aizawa told her, sweetie, don't help anyone, okay? And I was like, oh, come on, Aizawa. You could have at least gave the students a chance. And Aizawa's like, nope, I ain't giving her any chance. I ain't giving them any chances. With Hinata on their side, it's gonna be too easy. So, Hinata, go to the training camp and don't help anyone. Understood? And Hinata's like, understood. And went zooming. Well, the Wild Wild Pussycats were actually surprised by her speed and asked Aizawa how did even she got into, and asked Aizawa what was actually her quirk, because at the sports festival, her quirk only allowed her to do some wind things, and he's like, actually she has two quirks. She has an enhancement quirk and a wind quirk. With the wind, she can fly. That's basically it. She can also make air pressurized waves, and she actually found the weakness from All Might, because All Might's weakness was wind pressure, because he always uses the wind pressure for him, but she thought, what if she uses it against him? So yeah. So that thing happens. Hinata rescues. So Hinata's training was to make bigger waves of air and doing some strength training and some more. That was it. So when she was training a bit, and that was her training, and then she also went to cook food. Some I'm talking about Gordon Ramsay. Gordon Ramsay making. Gordon Ramsay 5-star food. Maybe 6. Because she was cooking ever since she was little, so magnifique. She has really good cooking skills. So when the kids came out, they saw Hinata training, and yeah, they looked and see a lot of food, and they said, and no, when they came back, Hinata came and said, "Hello, okay, so here's your food." And the Wawa Pussycats were quite impressed because it was a big feast. Once Class 1B arrived, they smelled really good stuff in the Class 1A. They're like, damn, oh come on, man. Class 1A got all this good stuff while we're just starving. And Wawa Pussycat said, actually, no, not really. Class 1A has a really good cook in their hands, which is one of the students. They're like, wait, oh, seriously? They're just making that excuse because Class 1A is better than us. And she's like, actually, no. Hinata Aizawa actually did it all. It was really good. It's like a 5-star Gordon Ramsay. Gordon Ramsay style. So yeah. When the villains attacked, the next day, Aizawa and Hinata, and oh yeah, Koda wasn't that rude to Hinata since she thought wasn't that rude to Hinata, but still kind of rude. And then once Hinata heard his story, and Hinata's like, I understand your pain. My mom also died. And Joe was like, wait, what? Yeah, she died from an illness, but she wanted me to carry on. So here I am. So would you mind to eat? It's really good. Coda felt better and took the food and ate. And also she told also Hinata told Mandala and Pixie Bob about Coda's condition, and they should look after him more because, yeah, and they actually agreed to this and looked after him more, and Coda's actually pretty happy. And when he got to his hiding spot, when the villains attacked, Mandalay is asking, where's Coda? And then Hinata said, I think I know where he is, and speeds off and rescues Coda. And she didn't really get any broken arms or legs because she actually got 20% of one for all and an air quirk. So she basically beat Muscular, and yeah, Coda sees her as his hero now, and yeah. So that's basically it. This time, Bakugo gets kidnapped with Hinata. Hinata got kidnapped too with Bakugo because she was off guard, and then the guy with the marble quirk just took her in, and yeah. Once they gone, they planned the raid, and Hinata was also got all the information and sent the location because she has an earring, okay? She has an earring, okay? She has an earring that in case of emergencies. Oh snap. I was about to reveal all the other wasn't planning. So yeah. Once All Might did the pizza delivery thing. And they had the fight against All for One. And Hinata actually joined in and helped. And yeah. All Might was asking, so is this your successor? And then, you know what happened? Hinata said, nope, I ain't a successor. And then she also took Shigaraki because she knows that Shigaraki is the leader of the League of Villains, and maybe he's going to have All for One. So yeah. Now, the thing with All Might and All for One, All Might still retires. So yeah. After a few days later, All Might said he was okay, and with the training, they did another arc where they had to find All Might. So they did and found All Might. Hinata found All Might first, and after that, Todoroki asked out Hinata, which obviously she accepts, and they went to a little restaurant. They were talking, eating happily, and yeah. So let's go before, okay? Before that, some hours before that, okay? After Todoroki asked her on a date that he's gonna pick her up at 6. She agreed, and when Todoroki came, and Todoroki told his siblings that he had a date, and that's why he's going to be all dressed up, and Dapper was asking who was his date, and he said Hinata Aizawa, aka the girl she accept your internship. And Endeavor thought of this and noticed that she was the girl that had a wind quirk, which is an elemental quirk, and also had a strength enhancement quirk. And he was actually smiling greatly because his son is actually a girl with a really powerful quirk, and it's also an elemental quirk, and also has the power of All Might. So he was thinking that if he was thinking that they would actually be the greatest power, he would actually have another weapon against All Might, because Hinata had two quirks that also work together greatly. So they had a date. Todoroki was in a suit. He picked up Hinata, and Aizawa was giving him death stares. And Mike is like, Aizawa, Shota, calm down. It's just a date. And plus, your daughter's old enough to get a date. And she's like, and he's like, no, I just want to talk. And I was like, no. And Mike was pulling Aizawa apart and says, okay, goodbye. And yeah. They went on a date. They went on a cute little restaurant date. They had pretty much some fun, and yeah. And then they went to the bridge, which has a beautiful view of it, and they kissed. Todoroki was blushing, and Hinata was all flushed now. Todoroki thought that was cute, and they gone. When Hinata came home, that was dropped off by Todoroki. Aizawa was stripped, was a little bit cranky because his daughter has a date now, and he was clearly said no boyfriends. And thus he's overprotective, and Mike is like, don't mind him, he's just angry. Because you already know how overprotective he is. And Shinso and Shinso didn't really mind that much, so yeah. So once they got to class, people were and they saw that Shoto and Hinata were holding hands, and Mina's like, yes, my ship has sailed! And yeah, they're official now. They're official boyfriend and girlfriend now. So they sat and learned a lot of stuff, and time for the big tree to come in. The big tree came in. It goes along as canon. So it goes along in canon. Muriel beats everyone except for Hinata because Hinata is smart. Really, really smart. And yeah, Hinata interns with Sir Nilai. And that's where I'm gonna leave off, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for 300 subscribers. I'm gonna do a few more requests and suggestions from you guys. Because one, I just started a week ago, and here I am with 300 subscribers. So I'm sorry for the cut, guys. I have something to do, and I'm really grateful for you guys. I really want to thank Wave Karma and all the other Wave YouTubers that supported me. Thank you to all you wonderful people, and yeah, and I hope that this makes you happy, because I make videos to make people happy. Because I want them to enjoy them too. So thank you so much, guys, for 300 subscribers. I don't know how to thank you guys, but the least I can do is do your suggestions as what ifs. So thank you so much, guys, and bye. This is What for Ellie here, signing off.